Hey, what's up? My name is Salty Player, and I've just returned from my holiday in France, and it was hot there, and I'm now here in Belgium, and I'm sweating my balls off because it's also hot here. But I wanted to make this video just before the race in Austria got on, so this will be coming out on Friday. I did my best to put it together since I was only back on Wednesday evening, so I hope you will enjoy. Also, little side note, I won't be doing very much of the visual stuff, so I will just be talking. You can listen to this as if it was a podcast, but just with one dude, I guess. But anyway, I will be going over the topics I do usually: MotoGP, Moto2, Moto3, and the things I just think are worth talking about. I also have 3 major discussing points, which I think are also worth hearing. So if you want to discuss with me or just talk about them, just, leave something in the comment section below and we'll talk soon. Okay, have a great listen. Enjoy. Alright, let's start off with the Moto3, and the top 3 from the race was Denis Foggia won the race, Albert Arenas was second, and Ayagura was third. I'm not going to change my top 3 in the championship because again, I'm going to wait until both races at Spielberg have passed. It was a pretty calm race in my opinion for being a Moto3 race, pack split up in several groups, and it was relatively calm as said before. Then I want to give an honorable mention to Denis Foggia with his maiden Moto3 win, and to Ayagura with an awesome 3rd place. I was again a bit bummed out by the crash of Suzuki from a nice 5th place, and also with Rodrigo, who fell back when the race progressed to the final stages. And again, unfortunately, with Joe Mamassia, who crashed from a 2nd place while he was riding a very solid race at the front. Then my prediction for the Brno race win, I got that one totally wrong with John McPhee, but again a nice 5th place for McPhee, so yeah, I can't blame myself. It's pretty hard to pick out a name from a list of 15 potential GP winners. And my prediction for the Austria race 1 is Albert Arenas for the race win. Alright, then I have a first topic for discussion for you guys. So as we know, Marquez had a new surgery and is missing some other races, so we can now safely say that the championship is over for him. And then they came out with the story telling us that Marquez broke his plate in his arm, opening a large window at home. My personal opinion is I think it's bullshit, and it's just Honda trying to protect their rider, which is normal because it's their most valuable asset. Honda invested a lot of money into Marquez, so I think they want to keep him for the long run. Also, seeing the MotoGP riders now on the Hondas, I think it was more Marquez that won the titles than the Hondas themselves. Please give your opinions in the comment section below for this first topic. Alright, then on to Moto2, where Enea Bastianini won the race, Sam Lowes was 2nd, and Joe Roberts came in 3rd. I'm also not going to change my championship contenders. I will wait until after both Austria races. Then about the race, it was a pretty boring race with a runaway from Bastianini, Lowes and Joe Roberts, but a very nice performance from the 3 of them and the rest of the field of course. Then I have an honorable mention again for Bastianini as he led the race from start to finish, an honorable mention for Sam Lowes, which did a solid result, a very smart race from him, and of course a very solid race from Joe Roberts in 3rd. Then I was a bit bummed out again by Baldassari, who was in 22nd, and it's not where he belongs for a rider of his level, and the same unfortunately goes for Thomas Luthi with a 17th place. Better luck next time, guys. For the Brno race win, I thought Luca Marini was gonna win that race, but I got that one wrong. Nonetheless, nice 4th position for Luca Marini. And then for the Austria race 1, I'm still going to go again with Luca Marini for the win. Then we have come to the second discussion point of today. All overseas races are now officially cancelled, so Argentina, Thailand and the Malaysian Grand Prix will not happen, but a new race on the calendar has been announced this Monday, and the latest track we will go to at the end of the year will be the Portimao track in Portugal. And I'm pretty excited for that one. If you saw the World Superbike race, it's a really physical track where they have to wrestle the bikes around, so I'm pretty confident the MotoGP race will also be a spectacle there. And what do you guys think about the addition of the Portugal GP at the end of the year? Comment below. Then we have come to the MotoGP category where the top 3 of the race was Brad Binder in first, Frankie Morbidelli in second and Johan Zarco in third. So a very impressive podium. There were no 20 crashers or something. It was a very nice race, very thrilling, and I hope you saw it. Then again, I'm not gonna change my championship top 3 because I'm gonna wait until after both Austria races. Then the ones to watch, the rookie Brad Binder, I mean, what can I say, winning his third MotoGP race. It was just absolutely amazing. Well done, Brad. Then for the non-rookies, a very nice qualifying in fourth for Aleix Espargaro. Unfortunately in the race he dropped back to a nice 10th place. Then I have an honorable mention for Johan Zarco for putting his year-old Ducati on the pole position and afterwards on the podium. And of course doing an awesome job in the long lap penalty lane. Then an honorable mention for Alex Rins, who put this bike in 4th position with a shoulder injury. Very impressive stuff. And also shout out to Miguel Oliveira for his career best 6th. I'm also bummed out for Paul Espargaro for his crash when he touched Johan Zarco. Very unfortunate because I think KTM was on their way to a double podium. Then I was also bummed out for Miller in 9th, Dovi in 11th and Vinales in 14th place. I think they can do way better than that. Then for the Brno race win, I had Miller or Dovi. I couldn't get that more wrong. They finished very far up the road, unfortunately. But for the Austria race win, I'm gonna gamble on Dovizioso because he's always strong there and the pressure will be on to perform. And then my final and maybe most controversial discussion topic is the Zarco and Paul coming together in turn 1 of the Brno race and the crash of Paul Espargaro. I personally think it was a race incident as Paul Espargaro ran a bit wide and then Zarco tried to go into the gap, but unfortunately they touched and Espargaro crashed. So I think the long lap penalty was unnecessary for Zarco. So what do you guys think? Was the penalty correct or not? Please discuss in the comments below. I'll also be adding a video of the MotoGP 20 game on the Spielberg track so you can see the layout of the track, and I will leave you guys until the next one. Goodbye.